Good morning. We have a guest.
Yeah.
Buenos
And
dias.
I line boy. To come here 9 o'clock in the morning looking all I
I
just
did it for you guys.
you feel
so
special.
Nice.
Yeah.
You don't
Come
have to say
in.
it twice.
Yeah. Come in like a star. Come in like the sunlight. Come in just with vibe. Come in looking prettified and beautified.
That's
and
how we have to do it.
Yeah.
Summertime is approaching, and I love the sun. So
Oh wow! Yeah.
shining
You
like
brought
the
it.
sun.
You brought it, and that with that weather being how it is here in New York, you brought a different kind of vibe.
Today's not such a sunny day, but I'm feeling sunny.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
I
hot.
felt it.
Oh, wow.
I am.
I felt it. But the minute you walk in and I say, yeah.
Well, thank you.
Sunshine.
You're shining. How are you doing, Camille?
I am amazing. I'm lovely. I'm wonderful.
Wow, it's good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. What have you been up to? I mean, you know what? Before we know you're a friend of the show. We know you're popular, but there's
Long time.
there are new people here and on our chat. Probably never heard of Camille before.
Yeah.
Just give them a brief introduction of who's Camille.
Well, for the newcomers, I am Camille. I am a soca artist representing Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. I've been doing so for a few years now, and I love my job. It's an amazing job. It's my dream job, and I'm living it.
Wow. You look like it.
Yeah.
You look like you're happy doing it.
Thank you.
The confidence and the passion that came out in that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Very good to have you. So, I mean, now we can get to it. What have you been up to lately?
I've been up to a lot.
So share some things with us now. You know what I mean?
I've been up to a lot. I've been working on new music.
Okay.
I have new music coming. I have a lot of content coming, visuals.
Nice.
Just the level just keeps going up and up and up for me, I started a family. Last year I had a baby.
Nice.
So I've been busy doing mommy duties.
I'm sorry to ask. I don't mean to. Where did the baby came out? Because I'm looking at you. If you said last year,
The snatchback is real.
yeah. I'm just asking.
It's so funny. I remember I was like about 6 months and people were telling me like, where is the baby? Is it in your back? You carrying the baby in your back?
Wow. Wow.
Well, that sounds like typical West Indian.
I carried small, but she was 7 pounds.
Wow.
And she had a really big head.
Wow.
It was difficult, but I did it.
Wow.
Listen to me.
Wow.
The trauma I had from childbirth.
Yeah.
I don't even think I want to see that anymore.
You stayed throughout the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Wow.
But once the baby, the hair started pushing out, I was like, I think I've seen enough.
Oh wow.
And I went over by the shoulder part to hold her hands and just, wipe her forehead. But I did not look back down there.
So imagine you on the outside looking at it.
Yeah.
Imagine her going through that.
Yeah.
And I always had to say, big up to the almighty woman
Yeah.
for going through that, because I mean, God knows men can't go through half of that. And big up yourself. I mean, how is that? That's very important that you brought that up. And how is motherhood and being an artist and mixing all of that together?
You know what? I don't feel like it was going to be hard, because before I had my baby, I already had the experience of helping to raise my siblings' children.
Okay.
Camille.
Exactly. I have 2 nephews and 4 nieces.
Okay.
And I have, taken them from baby up until my oldest niece is 18 years old now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Although I look 18 myself.
Wow. I get you.
But I've had them with me, in studio, recording with me. So it's not difficult. I write songs and record songs with my daughter right on my lap. I was singing and recording with her in belly. Actually, I was in labor in studio for one of my songs.
Oh, say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
I was in early labor, right? What happened is I had this song, right? This song is a hit song, and I know it's a hit song, right?
Yeah.
And I could not lose this idea. I said I have to record this song because I know to myself, right, that once I give birth, right, I'm gonna be on a little break,
right?
Especially the first 3 months is the hardest, couple of months, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be in studio, so I wanted that song recorded before I take my break, right? So
hold on, still, I know, we still, I was still kind of
listen. The story goes like this. So I get dressed. Mommy's like, "Where you going?" And you just say earlier, you just come out from the doctor, they say you're 3 centimeters dilated. Where you going? So I said, listen, I don't think she's coming tonight. Right? I was pushing for my due date. Right?
Wow.
So I tell Legs, big up to Mr. Legs. I tell Legs I come in the studio. I go to the studio and I'm having like little pains here and there, but I'm grinding it. So I tell Legs, I said, I'm in like early labor right now. He said, he said, listen to me. He said, if I have to help you deliver that baby in my studio tonight, I'm changing my name from Mr. Legs to Dr. Legs.
I love this story. Listen. This is one of the craziest stories I've ever heard on the time on GMGT. Do it.
I was sick throughout my whole entire pregnancy. I actually had this condition called hyperemesis gravidarum. Oof. So it's like it's a severe vomiting, like worse than morning sickness. Oof. I'm in studio. I sing. I stop. I tell Legs stop. I go in the bathroom. I vomit. I come back. What? I go to my.
What? No, and the story
so serious.
The story keeps.
Wait. Then I got hungry. I ordered a pizza.
Yeah.
I ate it. Yeah. Got back on the mic.
Let me. When is that song
Maybe
coming
came
out?
like a couple days.
That song. What song
it's
is
not
it?
out yet.
Yeah. So when is it coming up? Because
that song. Yeah. I don't care. We pushing that song for like. I don't care how it sounds. I don't care what the. That song. No.
I sang my heart out though. I did. The vocal performance was still there.
I don't even care what song it is now. I tell you that straight up. I know what you're saying. Big up yourself and it could be a literal hit. It is a hit. Yo.
Yeah.
Right. I'll give you a hint. The title of the song is called Push Back. All right?
Well, push. Naturally push.
More like push out.
And I actually would have released it while I was in Grenada last year, but that didn't work out.
No rush. Just no rush. Greatness is greatness.
It's coming.
Wow. That was an amazing story. I want this. This is.
I have to drop that song with visual, so I'm in the process of getting those works done because my body has snapped back.
All right.
But I think to keep the spirit of how the song was made, I think you should do like a pregnant cameo.
Wow.
So you can pretend you're still pregnant.
I don't need to because I recorded it, so I have it on camera.
Wow.
I have it on camera.
I am looking forward to this. I have a new level of respect for you. If I had it before, I have respect for you, but it went to another level.
Thanks.
Speaking about respect for you and what you did, right? I'm gonna kind of address the elephant in the room because at this point, avoiding it is kind of like it's unavoidable, right?
Yeah.
You had a family moment last year, and it blew up into a big deal, and we want you to speak to us a little bit about the experience. And for people who don't know, you're the father of your daughter. He went to Grenada to help with the rebuilding. He fell off a building, and the healthcare system pretty much kind of threw him aside, and you had to become not just a mommy, not just a partner. You had to become a warrior. You had to become everything in one. And that fight that you put up, you know, I would love to have you advocating for me for anything, anything.
Yes.
Wow.
So, you know, for the people who may not know, talk to us a little bit about that experience.
Oh Lord, when I get to talking about it, I get emotional. You
And
know,
that's fine.
We understand.
Yes.
You know, it was a tough
yeah,
situation.
I'm still reliving it every single day. It's like every time I'm trying to heal the wound, but this scab gets ripped off almost every day. You know, I was surprised at like everything that you just explained. I'm surprised that people really was able to see all of that from what I thought was just a little bit of posting, you know. That means that I guess I did a good job at showing people what was going on.
I have to say that the fight that I see and the passion that you put in for your family, the way you fight for your family, it's
I didn't really see it as fighting though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How can I say it? What seemed like it was so hard for other people seemed so easy to me.
right.
And I realized that it's because I am who I am.
Right.
You know, oftentimes I think that we expect everybody else to be just like us. And when people start to treat you like what you did was special, you're like,
Yeah, I just did what I did what
and then I learned like, okay, this maybe is a gift like God has given me, because I honestly thought that anybody else would have done the same thing. But I came to find out that a lot of people either would not have done it or would not have known how to do it. Right? And I'll say this. How should I say? Everything just happened so fast. It was like, okay, I was talking to him the morning, you know, he was in Carriacou. I was in Grenada. I hadn't seen him for a month because he went up. And it's crazy because the weekend before he was like, oh, I'm going to come down next weekend. And afterwards plans changed. He wasn't going to come down again. And then I'm talking to him, you know, we're cracking jokes, laughing, everything like that. I just finished washing my hair. I was blow drying my hair because my cousin was going to come and braid my hair for me to do some visuals for the song I have called Mango.
Right.
Right. The last thing I said to him was blah, 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 I can't hear you anymore. And I turn on the blow dryer and I'm like drowning out his sound. And he hangs up the phone. And literally like maybe an hour later, or probably even less than an hour, right? I got a phone call from his mom, and his mom is in New York, right? She calls me and she's like, I have some bad news for you. I'm like, bad news for me?
Wow.
Like, what are you talking about? So she's like, I just get a phone call, say Damien fall off the roof in Carriacou. So I said, no, I was just talking to him.
Wow.
I said, he just got into a car. He didn't go on top no roof, no. So she's like, yes, you know, the Coast Guard going up for him and they're going to bring him down to the hospital. I'm like, hospital? So that's when I'm like, okay, this have to be serious, you know. But I was still calm. You know what I mean? I don't think it really hit me.
Little disbelief still.
Right. So I immediately stopped. My hair still half wet. Right? Throw up my hair in a bun, call my auntie, and I'm like, I tell her the situation. I said, and I have the baby with me, you know, and she keeps screaming. And my daughter is a really quiet little girl, but from 3 o'clock, she was just screaming, and she wouldn't be quiet. And that is around the same time that he would have fallen. So I just found that it was a very spiritual experience.
Wow.
You know? And then I drop the baby off to my aunt, jump back on the bus. When I reach by the carriage, the ambulance is there and they just came down with him. And when I see him on the stretcher, he looked like a dead man. Not gonna lie to you at all. Like, I looked at him, he wasn't moving. Then when I said his name and I see his move his arm, I was like, okay, you know, but I still wasn't like crying or shaking or anything. I remained calm. Like it's nothing. You understand? Get to the hospital, the state that he was in, nobody would ever be able to erase the picture from my mind of the injury, the swellings on his face, and just he was just in a bad state, you know. And I still remain calm. And I find it crazy because I'm like, maybe somebody else would have been like bawling and thing. I remain calm, and I just said to him, I said, you're strong, you're a fighter, you're gonna be all right. And then I said, I'll be back in the morning because, you know, you can't stick around too long. Them doctors and them, they have to do their work. So I said, I'll be back in the morning. When I get home, I get a phone call saying, oh, they want to do like immediate surgery and stuff like that. So that's when I started to get scared, right? So I just kneeled down and I said, God, you know what to do. And I said my prayer and I said, everything is in your hands. I said, if you have to use me to shine your light in this world, do that. And I will do everything you tell me what to do. You understand? When I went back to the hospital and they explained the situation, I look at the x-rays and everything and I know our healthcare system in Grenada can't handle this. You understand? He had internal bleeding in his brain, a broken hip, so much. It was so much going on. Blood clots all over, you understand? So his mom said to me, she said, listen, do what you have to do. She's like, I'm not down there. You stand up, make this whatever decision you have to make. And you know, he had another family member was a nurse practitioner, so she had the more medical advice to you know, give me. And as soon as she said to me, listen,
GMGT.
only way to save this guy, you gotta do a GoFundMe to get him out of here. And I said, I got it, right? And she was like, now it has taken months before people. I said, no, I'm gonna get that money in about 2 weeks. So she's like, you sure? So I said to her, I have a social media presence. I know how to, you know, operate with that. I said, I just be on TikTok. Sometimes I'm on TikTok Live. I get all 20,000 people watching me on TikTok Live when I just stand up in the bathroom doing my hair. So I could just get on TikTok Live, explain the situation to people, and I'm going to have that money at least 2 weeks, maybe 1 week.
Yeah.
And Damien didn't believe me. You know, when I told it to him, he didn't believe me. You know, I was like, I'm going to do it. And I did what I had to do.
Wow.
I believed in myself. I remember
Have you ever been to a optician?
What became difficult for me actually was when he started to give up, because I now had to become strong, not just for myself, but for him, for the family. You know, his sisters and brothers and things, them was giving up too. I never, not once did I said to myself, oh, he's gonna die, or he's gonna, you know. And at one point, what had hurt me is he said to me, you know, he was laying there and he was like, just let it go, just stop.
Oh, wow.
Right? He said, listen, you young, you beautiful, you're gonna find love again, just let me go. Right?
Wow.
I said to him, stop talking stupidness, boy. We're gonna be out of here in like next 3 to 5 days. Like, stop, just stop.
Wow.
Just stop. And I was like, I strongly believe in God. So when he said that now, I said, you know what? I said, I'm going outside to buy something to eat. I'll be right back. I went to the Christian bookstore in town. I went and buy a Bible. I came back with a Bible and I write a prayer request down and I told him, sign his name on it. And I said, you're going to keep this Bible right here, and this is your ticket out of Grenada.
Wow.
That is it.
Wow.
Listen.
I wrote down on a piece of paper, I asked God, I said, I need $70,000 in 7 days. I wrote it down 7 times. I get $70,000 in 7 days.
Wow.
Listen.
Everything was spiritual.
Wow.
Everything was spiritual.
Wow.
I just, like, And it's amazing sometimes that we always have this man versus woman thing and bringing to the table, but when women have to show up for the men in their lives that they love, they show up and they show out, and then they put a little extra sprinkling on top.
Yeah.
And if some of us as men can't see that, I think there is issues, because he told you give up and you refuse
I was
to.
never gonna do that.
Yeah,
Damien
right.
has never given up on me, so why should I give up on him? It's not. I wasn't just fighting for anybody, you know. I'm fighting for Damien Claudette, the guy that have my back from day one.
I just trying
You
to
understand? So
I'm trying to put myself in both situations, right? Because I can imagine being in that situation myself, like in pain and whatever, and you're thinking that's it for real, and there's a part that you just don't want to make others go through that pain, and there's that I always say I don't want to suffer not for myself, because of my family. I don't want them see me going through that. So that part of, so I understand his, him saying that, but you know, like the strength you showed in this moment. Like I always tell people, like we always talk about physical strength, but you see mental and spiritual and emotional strength, it's unmatched. When people can, physical is nothing.
it's nothing. It's
You see
really
mental,
not.
spiritual and emotional, you see all them things mixed, that strength there
Yep.
is a real, that's lack, and you showed it all the way through.
I have to give the credit to my my upbringing. You know,
Right,
I
right.
did not grow up easy.
Right.
I did not. I'm coming from nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like when you've been through a lot in life, especially me, I grew up here in Brooklyn. Growing up in Brooklyn is not easy.
Right.
Sometimes we like to say girls from Brooklyn are the toughest set of young men out here. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Brooklyn
You know,
woman,
and
Brooklyn
so
woman
I
hard.
had to, listen, I was fighting like a chick from Brooklyn. I think that's how it is.
So it worked in your favor.
Right. You
Right.
understand? Like, so when it came to, I'm like, these people, I'm like, y'all don't know who I am. Y'all don't know where I'm from. Y'all don't know how I grew up. I grew up real rough. You understand? I grew up around, gun activity, bullets flying all the time around my area. Like,
You've seen it.
come on, like, so that's, to me, I'm just a natural born fighter.
Right. And it's not even seem like fighting to you.
It doesn't seem like
Right, right.
fighting. It
So-
doesn't seem like it. It just seems like, I feel like, okay, are y'all serious? Like,
Right. For these, most importantly, no. How is Damien doing right now?
right now he is blessed and highly favored. Okay, if you look at him now, you would have never know what he went. You would have never know what he went through. He looks like normal. Like,
So I'm gonna ask.
he's walking stronger and thing. I went from pushing him in wheelchair to now he's standing on his feet. So
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. And listen, I mean, to the Most High,
Amen.
blessing, big up to the Most High.
and that's what that is the main thing I wanted throughout this whole entire thing. My main purpose, I just kept saying, God, show them who you are. Show them who you. I said, God, all you don't know about God. Don't play when it comes to God. I said, God, show them. All who don't believe, show them.
Wow.
Show them. Amen.
Because I know you
yeah.
from all that you bring me through from since I was small,
Right.
all the way, all what I've been through.
So
I know God. So I said, God, show your face. Use me to show your face.
So we're giving God his glory for
Yes.
this. But the vessel God used in you, I want to give you that glory too as well. Please
Thank you.
accept it in that way, because
I will, but
and the doctors
I owe it all to
and whoever, all the people that donated, that go fund there was different vessels that
yes, yes,
And-
yes.
Let me give a story about this. So when the GoFundMe went out, I did not know who it was, but I'm like, oh damn, that's somebody that went home to help.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
and
definitely
thing.
had
So I went and I said $20. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but you know, they did a good thing.
Right.
No, when I realized it was Camille, I was like, oh no, it's Camille. So I went back in and I donated another $50. So because when it first came on, I did not know the background, I did not know the story.
Right.
And when I realized this, I'm like, yo, this is somebody who's, you know, supported us. This is this is a friend of the, you know, this is family to us in terms of, you know, what we're trying to do here in Brooklyn in terms of entertainment. And the personal connection, like, between things, because listen, I just come across a lot of GoFundMe. And sometimes it's
that
hard,
was what I was afraid of.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to, like, okay, somebody else again, like who it is.
Yeah.
But without knowing your connection and you were involved, once I saw the story, I'm like, this, because I wanted to do that too. And my job had actually given me the time off. They said, we'll give you the paid time off if you want to go back and help rebuild your country. That's fine. It didn't work out. But once I saw that, I'm like, yo, that could have been me.
Yeah.
So right away, without even knowing like the backstory. But once I realized it was you, I went back in and I said, all right, let me donate something again.
You have people in tears right now. People
I know.
there are those who admire. Some people say they admire you very much. You're a superstar.
Thank you so much.
You know, some people right now, even that strength, they can relate.
And how is baby girl?
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah. How old is she now?
She's amazing. She's 1 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it happened, she was 8 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's singing? Yeah.
Yeah, she's been singing since she was born.
Yeah.
I recorded Mango and Push Back with her in my belly.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Oh, yeah, Mango I recorded when I was pregnant. I went studio to record that too.
I feel now. I feel we could get into that music right now.
Yeah.
I feel I'm like you warm our hearts. Your strength, your resilience, you know, the spirituality. No, I'm glad I did this.
But that is what a Grenadian is to me.
Right. And listen to me. You saying that easy for you, so, but you know the world ain't like this right now. The world in
I know.
in so.
Yeah, I know.
So, and this story needs more light because we need to find back. You see how you find God and how you and I'm saying, teach his own, everybody what they believe in. You know what I mean? Big up to you, big up to whoever. If you're a non-believer, if you believe in Allah, you believe in
Everybody believe in something.
What they believe in, you know, to each his own. But you show what God has done for you, and the rest of the world is looking at. We need more stories of this. I hope this continues to go viral, like stories like this, like what you just said it, and how
God
you said,
is going viral.
Yes, put it like that.
God is going viral because you know
that's a whole tune in.
that's what the younger
in.
kids, the youth, all they care about is viral, this, viral that. They need to seek God. God is going viral. That's gonna be how we get to them.
But you're right. But the thing is, there's a lot of people talking God but not living it. So a lot of them seeing that hypocrisy and they not believing it like how you had it in your life. So that's why I was saying we need to see it more in that light because talk of God is an easy thing to do. But being about God is a whole other thing.
Exactly.
So when they're seeing it in all the fakeness and in all the, you know, it's hard for them to say, I give them a little grace because they've seen a lot of fake around.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying your story, so real, so, you know, we need to see more of it.
That's why I decided I was going to show it.
Right.
You know, and I kept the camera rolling. I've been
Very
recording.
good.
I said I'm going to show it rather than talk is cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to show it.
Very good. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Got this song here? You know I feel about it. Yes.
Camille in the building here with us this morning. She is fully back outside.
Definitely.
Took a little time off, had the baby, took a little time off, took care of the family, and now she's back, right? Giving you some of the classic tunes from Camille, who's been a friend of GMGT from the get-go. So, For the people who's watching you right now, listening to you, where can they find the music on streaming?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Every single streaming platform.
And
Camille Claudette.
Camille Claudette.
So all the social media platforms too.
Everything. Camille Claudette.
Yes.
All right.
CamilleClaudette. All right. So Camille 2 L's, Claudette 2 T's. So this one is called Sugar Mommy.
I'll be a sugar.
Yeah, give us some vocals. Come on.
You want me to sing?
Don't tease us.
They want me to
Don't tease us.
sing.
Don't tease us.
They want me to sing.
Don't tease us.
Experts on the works. In the middle of the dance floor, I jam in with ease. The rhythm take over me. Calypso music so sweet. A young boy come and approach me. He wants to rock it with me. My waist enticing, you see. He want a sugar mommy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just a little tease.
Yeah,
Just a
boy.
little tease.
Yeah. That one, I like when you came out to that one. I always love the vibe.
Thank
and you
you.
just being you.
Yeah, and I think the song is timeless.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
the song
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like it never gets old.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. It's an everyday song.
Exactly.
Yeah, not no carnival, not no just it's an everyday,
Right.
Yeah, and I kind of looking for sugar mommy. I ask my wife if I can get one. She say okay, no problem. Yes, but this one here.
Shout out to the producer Monster Entertainment on this, and shout out to Shireen B for collaborating with me on
love
this
it.
project.
Love it.
Like this one too. Love this
And
one
the
as a matter of
sweet
fact.
Queen Violinette on the background. Oh gosh.
Violin on the background.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
All woman power on that track there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hear it?
Yeah.
This is what I told it. Little wire waist, girl. Like to walk me waist, bending up me structure. I'm bending up my waist, walking up me bumper. Cause I's a wire waist, I's a wire. Anytime, any place that you see me, you go see me bumper rolling. Need a man like the wine, need a wine, leave me. It's like the bumper is holding. When I bend up my back and I walk it up, ooh, the wine exposing. The man wanna know why I whine like that. This is what I told him. I love bend my back, up and bend my back. I love bend my back, up and bend my back.
I would love to be on a stage with you and Shireen B with that song. I would love to be on a stage and just watch the bend backs.
The last time we actually performed this song together at Queendom.
Oh,
Problem Child had an event called Queendom. And we first sang that song there together.
wow. That song is a performance song and a vibey song.
The crowd loved it.
Yeah.
They loved it. As soon as we finished performing, they was like, where can we find the music? They were ready to stream it.
Nice.
And they ran those numbers up. The video got about, I think, over 100,000 views.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Listen, I'm looking to see you back outside in a meaningful way, and from we had.
Oh, I'm coming stronger than ever.
Ooh. I like to hear that. So I know you said you have that project that you did with Legs that's going to be released soon.
Yeah.
What is the schedule looking like in terms of release? And I know it's something.
This month. Today's the last day of the month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the last day.
So June month.
June.
Yes.
So okay. How many projects we looking for?
1 to 2. I
1
don't
to
want to.
2.
I like to let my songs marinate. You know,
okay.
I don't like to just drop
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
tunes. Yeah.
So okay. But there is 2 projects that's
Yep.
inside ready to go.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Right.
All right.
And that,
And they're both groovy.
Nice.
Both groovy. I didn't work on any power soca this year.
no problem.
You know, I was struggling with vocal nodes right around the time of the pregnancy.
Remember you told me.
Yeah, and I had to go to speech therapy and everything like
Wow.
that. I had to get medication because actually what a lot of people don't know is that for anybody who suffers with acid reflux
Yep.
is a big contributor to vocal nodes.
Yep.
Okay, and it happens over time. It's not like something like it happens immediately, but I've struggled with acid reflux for more than 15 years.
Wow.
So over time, my vocal range started to decrease. And I was wondering what was going on. I actually thought that it was because I don't sing as much as I used to when I was younger. You know, I said, you know, the voice is a muscle. You have to exercise it. And I was used to hitting the highest of soprano notes. And then I would write songs. And sometimes, you know, when you write a song in your head, but you didn't actually like sing it out yet. Then you go to sing it and you're like, but the key that you're singing it in, why I'm not hitting that? And I know I could have hit it before. So that's when I started to go to the doctor and I'm like, can you, I had them do a laryngoscopy to look, and they showed me I had vocal nodes on both sides, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I went to speech language pathologist right away. They start working with me so I could get back to my range, and they're like, you know what, it's the acid reflux. And I wasn't taking my acid reflux medication as I should over the years, you know. And also staying on top of a certain diet, you know. When you have acid reflux, you shouldn't be eating all these greasy fried foods, tomato paste, pizza, this, that, but I love pizza. You know, and like, we come to find out.
We love holding pizza like this.
Oh gosh.
If you a singer, stay away from pizza.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of foods to stay away from, and
like cheese. You know,
you're taking this
the
thing
pizza
serious,
had is thick cheese, and you eat this.
I'm trying to become a singer, but I love pizza. No, stay away.
Maybe veggie pizza, no cheese.
Listen,
good vibes.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got Camille Claudette here with us this morning. You know what?
There is a song.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the song you're going to.
Yeah, that's the song.
Somebody said something the other day. I was sitting down with him, a veteran entertainer, and he happened to mention, when you talk about Camille and this song called Mango, he said, yes, the song will get big, but if Patrice had that song, the song was big already. He said that was his
true.
words. If Patrice had,
You know what's crazy is like, from the time I started my music career, everybody like is always bringing up Patrice's name with me. They're always comparing me to Patrice.
Right.
I take it as a compliment, you know what I mean?
Okay,
She's a very inspirational and influential artist. I love Patrice Roberts. You know what I mean? I am me, but no, it's a compliment. A lot of people, I've been told like, you're the Patrice Roberts of Grenada. And I'm like, really? I'm like, thank you.
That's a compliment.
That's a compliment.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. But that song, I think it's a certified hit. The writing, the whole arrangement.
You know what? I honestly felt like it just dropped the wrong timing. I mean, the song literally dropped just a few weeks after I gave birth. I wasn't really in the state to push the music. I go down to push the music, and then look what happened. People turn and tell me, they say, I thought she said she let the man go. And people were like saying, you let him go and he jumped off the roof? I'm like, what? Like, people are wild.
Yeah, they're wild. I can't write a song and without people taking it personal and making it, trying to put a relation to, you know. Sometimes you just write.
I had to hold, you know, sometimes you don't want to answer back comments and stuff like that on social media to be controversial. I had to hold myself back from saying he didn't jump.
Wow.
Like,
that's so insensitive and so.
I learned to turn off all notifications related to things that I'm a part of.
I don't look at the comments.
I read everything. I just didn't let it.
I don't read the one. I let Nolly know when the live going on, when performance go. I don't look at one comment.
I'm in control of like when I react and what to react to. So I could read everything and just not react. I'm good at it.
You are strong.
You Brooklyn woman strong. I'm a Canadian man, and I just singing my thing in my life, and I gonna perform. All they get. I ain't gonna read no comments. I ain't gonna upset my spirit, my soul, because people are there to just troll.
That's true.
People that's where they just have fun at your expense. Some of them not even real.
But I read it, but it doesn't affect me. I'm so good with myself.
Brooklyn woman.
Spiritually and emotionally. Nobody can get me down. Nobody.
That,
as I always say, nobody can mad me. Only me could mad myself.
Very true. Very true. But the forces out here and the devil out here always busy. The devil busy just
God
as
is
God
in
working.
control.
God is in control, but the devil busy same way. Yeah. Tune.
Let's get into this one right here. It's called Mango.
Mango. Sorry.
Let's go.
Just a start alone in this.
Sucking a mango there.
I don't want.
Babe, the only for you, Camila Mango belong to Camila alone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't go down there, but you was one and you still go down there. Your mother tell you don't go down there. Your father tell you don't go down there.
You know, boy, that doesn't listen. As children, sometimes he doesn't listen.
Yeah, who don't listen, go?
Feel. So as a strong black man, I like galgo. I don't eat mango. Galgo.
Baby mango. Yeah.
I love me mango. Baby mango.
Baby mango.
I love me mango. Baby mango.
Baby mango.
I throw the mango. Since I smell me, mommy said, don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Since I smell me, daddy said, don't want in there. Don't go down there. I say, girl, don't like me, man, go too sour. Or beating up underneath hot sun for hours. Cool, sweet and dripping juice, yeah, die what I like, die natural H2O. Fresh when I taste it. I want a mango for Samantha, that mango for Vanessa, that mango for Missy, Chrissy, Britney, Crystal and Kizzy, yeah. That mango they from country, that mango on all of we. Them boy and them laughing we, say them mango for all of we. Witty mango,
Witty mango. Where you gone?
Witty mango,
Where you gone?
pour it my way.
Big and serious.
So that's how mango.
When I like to suck my galgo, I like when the juices start dripping down my hand.
Yeah. The girl go.
Yeah.
But she still go.
Yeah. So when I pick up the mango like this, I like to hold the mango in my and then I just
Wow.
lick my galgo.
Yeah. Wow.
I hear you.
Wow.
And sometimes when the little juices start running down,
He goes in the gutter. Yeah.
Dripping.
What we talking about? Mango still? Galgo? We talking about galgo still? Galgo.
yeah.
But don't go down the camera. Don't go down there. Them.
One more time.
Let me go again.
Listen, this tune
Yeah.
is a problem.
It
Camille in the building. This one is called Mango. Let's do it one more time. Ready?
Diggy-diggy-ding.
Soca music is just so sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Ready?
Where the mango? She love the mango.
Where me gal go?
Where the mango?
I let me gal go.
She love the mango.
Where the gal go? I let
Show
me
the
gal
mango.
go. Let's go. Hey, boy. Yes. That girl go for Alma, boy. Like, them girl and them wicked. Where the girl go? Where the girl go? Where the girl go? I want me girl go.
Mango. Mango.
He doesn't get any feelings.
And honestly,
see that.
I don't like when my gal go. I like when my gal come.
Right. I know he was gonna say that.
But big tune. And
Thank you.
the thing is, you don't release wrong time when it's with music.
I guess it was God's timing.
Listen, it out now. Today's a
God's
brand new day
timing.
with it. There's a set of new listeners who listening to it every single.
I'm still pushing it.
Yeah.
I'm still pushing
So that's what I'm saying. It's a big tune. Big tune is big tune.
Big tune.
I
is
filmed
big
so
tune.
much
Yeah.
content that I still have to push out for
Yeah.
this tune
Yeah.
because it was supposed to go right through the rest of last year.
Oh, you
But
go
I'm
again.
still pushing it.
You
God's
perform,
timing.
once you perform this tune, this song is one of those that's easy to perform in in spaces that even don't know it.
Yeah.
And people who even know how to know this, it's easy to just the mango.
Yeah.
And love the. You know what I mean, just keep at it with this tune.
Writing
yeah.
it was so easy too.
Yeah. No, it's
It
fun.
is,
It's feel
you know,
fun. It
yeah.
feel, you know what I mean. So good vibes on this song, big tune. I mean, who produces that well?
That one is Monster Entertainment, June
Monster,
Jayari.
Wow.
Yeah.
You had good combination there. Big up there. We have a next one we wanna push there. Yeah, but so what are we looking forward? When can we expect the new drops? You have a date in mind, or it's just
this month coming.
right?
You know,
Pay attention.
I gotta
You
get
wanna say which
everything
one?
Right.
Follow the socials.
Push back coming
Push
first.
back,
Yeah.
push back. So that's a baby. That's a push out one.
That is the song I've been waiting to drop.
Intensive one.
Exactly.
All right.
So I have to push that one out.
right.
I have to push that baby out.
So again, for them to keep in touch with Camille on all the different platforms is
Camille Claudette.
all the different platforms.
Everything.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Everything.
So let's stay in touch. We want that new release. I mean, the story behind that recording is just in itself.
Yeah.
It's huge in itself. That story. That's one of the best stories I've ever heard. So, greatness. And
It's real.
listen.
It's real. I'm just
my,
real.
My dilation is like 5 centimeters now.
Wow.
Push that. Oh, it's like 1 second. One more
Let me
note.
finish that
One
song.
more note.
Yeah.
I think my water just broke, but I got one more note.
today. Wow.
You guys are killing me.
Yeah. So here I wanted to do for me too, personally. Go in wherever Bible story and write, Alma boy, you're gonna be great. You're gonna make it. God is gonna work with you. I know.
I have no problem doing that, Alma. I have no problem doing that.
Amen.
You see what you right now? You make me belief and faith and thing go up this morning. Like I'm always battling.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. With you coming here this morning, you kind of bring me up here. That kind
I tell you, my man had a near-death, not even near-death experience, but it's like he the way he explained it is like he feel like he died so many times while he was
Wow.
going through it. You know what I mean? Even when we got up here, when we finally leave Grenada and get up here, the surgery that he did, he spent 12 hours in surgery, but in 2 separate days. And he lost so much blood, right, that they had to put him on a ventilator. He could have coded.
Wow.
You understand? They had to put him on a breathing machine until he wake back up on his own.
Wow.
So, and again, prayers. God alone. God alone that did it. You understand? So if a man have a near-death experience and he's still here, do not battle it. Don't battle with it. Just believe.
All right, believe.
Just believe.
Yes.
Believe.
One Bible for Alma Boy, one Bible for Kareem.
Thank you.
I catch COVID 4 times. How many people we know that passed away from COVID?
Yeah, 4 times, yeah.
I catch COVID 4 times.
But I catch it up with
One of those times which it actually teared some of the tissues in my lungs.
Wow.
And I was hospitalized for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. One thing that I am never without when I'm at the hospital is my Bible.
Right.
From the time I was 13 years old, I remember anytime I would if I go to the emergency room and anyhow they say, we're keeping you, we have to admit you, I want to make a phone call. Just like when you're in jail, I'm like, give me one phone call.
Get your Bible.
I call my mom and I say, Mommy, bring my Bible for me. And that Bible doesn't leave my bedside when I'm in the hospital.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
that's me. That's me.
Thank you, girl. Thank you. I mean, look at that.
As a child, I used to go to school with my Bible in my book bag.
Wow. Very good. And this is the kind of way I want to be influenced by God, not force. I love these natural ways of people telling their stories and living their truth with God and making me feel. But I don't want nobody force me into it. In that kind of, you have to. However, I want to see you living it.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for coming and shining that light here today.
You're very welcome.
I can't believe, look at the time already. This wasn't even an interview. It was one of those conversations and it was heartwarming. It was uplifting. It was spiritual. It was emotional. It touched every part of me this morning, this conversation. Thank you for coming here. We appreciate you. Just success and blessings and love on your ventures and on the music, on life, your family, everything that you touch, everything that you do. Blessings to you.
Thank you so much.
Blessings to you. Anything you want to add before we go play all the music to God? Anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
I love you guys.
Yeah, we love you too. We love you back.
All I want to say is love.
Love always wins. Love always wins.
Love always wins. Thank you, my brother.
Yes.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Camille Claudette, she was here. Don't forget, go follow her across all social media platforms. Camille Claudette, that's 2 L's, 2 T's. All right, Camille Claudette, 2 L's, 2 T's. Follow her across all social media platforms. Stream the music. She's on all streaming platforms too. So go find her there. Stream the music. And ladies, if you can't let the man go, let the man come. That's it. That's the word.
That is the next tune right there.
If you can't let the man go, let the man come. And let him come often too.